We doing the same thing we do like all the time. That's why you want me to kick it off.
You can kick it off. That's cool. I ain't going to interrupt you.
Put it on God. Put it on God right now.
I'm a Christian. Go ahead. I ain't going to interrupt you, bro.
I hear you.
All right, I'm going to sit by too while you do
it. Go ahead. Welcome. We're back at it. This is the third video. I wanted everybody to know we got a special guest in the building. But before that, my name is Ronnie. This is Bum, aka Slinkman, aka Snap, aka Snapple Ain't Cracking, aka.
Chill, y'all already know this is Lonnie Lawn next to me, but
stop it.
Again, welcome back to another video. We are the Heat Checkers, and like Lonnie Lawn said, we have a special guest in the building.
It was my roommate, one of my best friends, you know. His name is Adam Leeper.
The Adam Leeper.
You know.
Hello.
Okay, so
he said, okay.
Okay.
Since we have 1-up and subscribers. Thank you for everybody that has been sharing and
we
posting.
Almost got a milli.
No, shut up. Thank you for everybody that has been sharing this. This is our third video, but the second one has the numbers. Again, we doubled our subscribers. Thank you all. Continue to do it. We love to see the content going up. Well, what we're going to do is now we're going to let Adam tell about himself a little bit more. You know, just because we know him, you guys can also get to know him. You know, you do what you're trying to accomplish, long term, short term, all that.
Social security number, all that.
Yeah, just give
you know
a whole bio,
checking account,
a whole government. I'm Adam. So I met Ronnie way back in how long has it been? 2013, fall 2013.
Yep, fall 13.
Yeah, fall 2013. We've been good friends since then. Met Bum shortly after through Ronnie. That's my special right there for any of you Greek folks. So shout out to the noobs.
I knew this was the type of video.
It ain't gonna go.
I knew it was this type of video.
It ain't gonna go there. I just gotta throw that in there. Slippery Rock alumni. I am a first lieutenant in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. I live out in Baltimore. I am a recruiter, an IT technical recruiter for a staffing company called Corporate Brokers, and I love it. Anybody who's trying to or thinking of moving to Maryland, moving to Baltimore, I highly, highly, highly suggest it. Please do it. You will not regret it. But yeah, like I said, I am in the military. So during this time, I have been deployed and activated for COVID-19 operations to do support. And I am in the logistics field. So we do anything from moving pallets of food to water to all other types of stuff to help out, masks, distribution, stuff of that nature. And like you said, I am doing IT technical recruiting. So anybody who's in the IT field, whether you're a technical person, reach out to me. You can just find me. I don't have a lot of social media, so you can find me on LinkedIn, connect with me there. You can find some of my other colleagues, but if I can plug you in to any of the Fortune 500 companies that we work alongside, I would love to do so. Love to find you a home. If you're ever looking into getting into recruiting, you're in the Maryland area or want to move to the Maryland area, it is, my firm is looking for recruiters. We are a medium-sized staffing firm, but we have revenue like the bigger firms. We're taking market share. We're in the top 10%. So we'll make you some money, trust me. So find me.
So you can buy pointless stuff like this.
Yeah, right.
As we said before, we're the Heat Checkers. We're gonna get into the video. But the first time we had a guest, so congratulations for being the first guest.
Right, yeah, I feel good about that. Even though I told, disclaimer, I'm not a sneakerhead or a huge clothing person like these guys are. I do follow fashion trends, but I'm not big into that. That's just never been me. But I can give you at least a decent commentary on if it looks good or not from an average person's perspective.
So, so what Adam texted me earlier today, because we were texting, and he was like, I asked him if he wanted to be on. He said, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now we got a guest. It's good. I let Bum know. I said, we're good. We got a guest. Adam's here. He goes, bet. He hit me with this is going to be a famous quote, when you get married, I'm saying this in the speech. He said he never owned a pair of Nike Air Forces, so I don't know if I meet the qualifications. I said, bro, there is no prerequisites to being on our channel.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Shout out to the love of my life, Anisha. But we were having a conversation this morning. One, I don't keep shoes clean. Two, I just use them as shoes. That's it. And three, I'm like, I've never been a sneakerhead. And Ronnie was like, you'll be all right. So I was like, all right, let's go.
You'll be fine. You know, we're not gonna roast him, ask him, what's your favorite shoe of all time? What is like your favorite shoe? Brandon, we know that you're not a big shoe guy, you know, but you have come across some sneakers that you do like, you know, something that you could either wear on the everyday tip, or you just like them, you know, it looks kind of good with like a little button up, you know, taking your woman out just for a day out in the evening. So what is your favorite sneaker?
Favorite sneaker, I would say, is the Air Max TNs. I don't know, the colorway, the way that it's shaped, because I don't like real big bulky sneakers. The Ewings I would get, and those would be the only bulky shoes that I would like to get. But other than that, I like them with a nice style, a nice cut to it, more like Adidas. So I like the TN, and I've had a pair. I had a white pair with it was a gray swoosh with the little, it's like a salmon pink little outline, and then on the bubbles it had the salmon pink. So I really love those shoes. And then my brother had those like little crazy cheetah looking ones, cheetah print ones. Those were fire. So
exactly what you're talking about.
I like the TNs. I wanted to get an all red pair one. The ones that they came out, that they still have out. If I want to cop up the bread, and I think they have an olive pair. I'm good with the olive, so I cop those, but it just depends. I don't usually go after sneakers, but those would be my favorite shoes. But I have owned some Jordans, ladies and gentlemen. I have owned Jordans in my lifetime. I think about 3, because Ronnie had to remind me of one of them. I had a pair of 5s. I can't remember which ones they were. I couldn't tell you which ones, but I had a pair of 5s. I had the Space Jam 11s, but I played with them in high school. My senior year of high school. I only got them to play in them, and I tore them up. Do not ever play in any Jordans made nowadays. They do not work. They will rip.
I don't know. Now see,
I played at least 4. I only played with them in home games, so I played at least 4 home games with them.
Was one of them.
And that was it. Well, because they matched the colors of my school, so I was like, I'm gonna roll with them.
You was one of them.
But when I'm making cuts and stuff, the ends, like the edges started ripping off and stuff, and then the whole front of the shoe. Oh yeah, the whole front of the shoe almost fell off.
God, you must have been fast.
But I was cutting.
You must have been strong foot.
I was strong. Yeah, I was cutting, and then they had me playing like a 3 or a 4, because we were a single A team. So our center went down, so I had to cover up. Because I would try to big body dudes, but when you're playing in the paint down there, like it's putting a lot of pressure on your feet. My stuff was ripping.
That was my life.
Right, my stuff was ripping. I had those in the LeBrons, and they both ripped by the end of the season. So, and then I had, what'd you say?
He had the infrared retro 10s.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They were gray, whiffed, or black and red. He bought them off my roommate.
I forgot. They were just a half size.
Year.
Yeah.
So like 2014.
They were just a half size bigger, so I think I only wore them once, and I was just like, I don't like the feel. I'm not about to put extra socks in and stuff to shoes and stuff like that. So
I was never like that.
Couldn't
do that.
I mean, 10s ain't bad though. I kind of like 10s.
I don't like definitely.
I own the pair.
They're a decent look, but I get them at least like I wear a 10, but I get them in a 9.5, so they're a little tighter and they look a little bit more form fitting. That's just my style.
Yeah. But again, like we tell people, don't hurt your pockets.
Please don't.
Trying to get this designer stuff.
Please.
Granted, me and him do it because I mean we just do it just because it's how we are. Adam is the smart one out of all of us. You know, he doesn't find he does find them attractive, you know, in a sense, but at the same time, it's not appealing to his eye, you know, to put on his body.
And that's fine. Like I said, don't ever go broke trying to buy some stuff that you feel like makes you look like your wallet is bigger than what it is. It's not worth it, bro. Listen, you know how many pairs of sneaks I had to skip on just because I didn't have enough money to get them for me and Ashley?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a couple of them now. I stopped caring after a while, but I really couldn't do it because me getting them sneakers weren't worth them coming in the mail and actually be like, oh, what'd you get? And then I'm like,
I only had enough for one.
I bought some shoes.
But you said something deep you said something deep in the second episode that I don't think anybody caught. Because I watched it last night and I was like, oop. Because my grandma used to say the same thing. Fashion will always, like certain stuff in fashion will always come back around. There are very, very few things that are just like, those are completely trash and those will not come back around. But usually fashion always circulates. So the foam posits that y'all got him for his birthday.
What she got him.
Sorry, what Ashley got him, not to disrespect mom. When she got him for his birthday, you said, I wanted to get these like a couple years ago and didn't get them and passed on them. Boom, they came right back around and re-released. Come on now, Jordan, he has the same number of shoes and they keep coming back out. You'll catch them. You'll catch the cool grays. They just name the colorway something different. Take the top trim, make it half a centimeter down, and maybe change up the leather just slightly, and y'all will still go and drop $300 on those shoes. And they come out every year. They will keep coming back around. Yeah. You will catch them.
Some of them do be getting recycled a little bit too much for my liking. Like, and it's crazy that you bring that up because, like, those fire reds that just came out on the second, I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen, because I follow a lot of like Twitter pages and stuff that like tell you about releases and all that type of stuff. So they've restocked so many times. Like, I know I said in the last video, like, I was kind of sick. I caught, and I didn't cop. That's still true, but like, I had so many chances since then to actually buy these like in my size. But the only reason I haven't caught is because there's other stuff coming up that I want to get, and my pockets ain't that deep. I ain't like him.
So I got a question for
bro got a $1,000 fit on right now. Y'all don't even do it because y'all can't see. Oh wait, we didn't do what we normally do.
Didn't do it.
Bro, you see how he skipped on it? Because he's usually the one that initiates it. Woo. What's on your feet today?
What's on your feet today? You can start it off with no second.
Big stepper. What's on your feet?
I've always been a big stepper. Let them know what you got on. I'll tell them what I got on.
I'm wearing the Cloud White 350 V2s. Very light, very clean. What you got?
I knew he was gonna do it that fast, dog. I got on the all red Balenciaga Arenas.
The 21 Savage Balenciaga.
You know, I mean, again, don't hurt your pockets trying to do stuff like that. You know,
facts. It didn't hurt his pockets.
I mean, we're not talking about what hurt my pockets or what didn't hurt my pockets.
Huh?
All I'm saying is, don't hurt your pockets trying to impress people. I've been doing this for a while, you know, shoe wise, I've been doing it for a while, keeping it a buck.
We have been doing this for a while.
That's what I'm saying. I've been doing it for a while, you know. So to me, I got all the latest Jordans that I want. You know, I got all the latest Yeezys that I want.
He said something real quick that he wants.
That I want.
That he wants. You don't have to go out buying every release. I
don't want every release.
It's okay to say some stuff is halfway trash,
you know, and like sometimes
that's okay.
All the way
and sometimes for real, like and since we're growing up, you know, sometimes like I feel as if like we need to have some big boy stuff in our closet,
like,
you know?
big boy Balenci's,
like B's. we do. No lie, no cap. No, we really do. Like, I mean, if you can afford it, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say go ahead and do what I do because again, I mean, I'm young. I'm about to be 25. You know, like I could take a step back and then get 3 or 4 steps forward after this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because I bought them don't mean you should actually go ahead and do it. But I always wanted these, you know. But again, we're getting so much older, you know. I always wanted stuff like this, you know. I mean, it's not like I like had stuff like this when I was little. Like, we had Jordans, we had Nikes, you know, whatever was given to us by our parents. Shout out to them, you know, for making everything work and stretch out. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like, please don't hurt yourself. You know, like, yes, I got very expensive shoes on, you know, but at the same time, like, it's just something that I always wanted. I'm getting too old to keep wearing the little boy Jordans, and half the times you can't even go out in the Jordans anyway, you know. You got these young dudes killing each other over releases that are going to keep reoccurring anyway. Like, just like he said, it's going to keep going around in a circle.
We need to make a whole video on that topic.
Well, I got a question on that topic, but I might have to give y'all that question so that y'all can ask that during your next video.
Go into the simple fact of we got no. Matter of fact, I'm I'm sorry. I apologize.
We got a guest on y'all.
We have a guest. We didn't even tell you what he has on his feet. Go ahead.
Man, I had to look these up because I bought this forever ago. These are like Slippery Rock inspired. All my SRU people. I got the Adidas ZX Fluxes on. I don't know what the colorway is, but I saw green, gray, and then the blue kind of match. So I was like, hey, Slippery Rock and the black. So I was like, SRU colors. It's got the little bit of the white with the green and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah. So I got these when I was running track at Slippery Rock, and been rocking with them ever since.
Shout out to all the alumni.
Yeah, they are actually pretty water resistant. So I like these.
If you follow us on our page, we are doing Supreme Sock giveaway. So we will mail them to you. Just give us some time. We'll probably, like I said, put your name in a hat or in a jar and go ahead and have my niece, his daughter, go ahead and pick the name out.
And everything is definitely gonna be fair. I mean, we not gonna pick favorites, do all that type of stuff.
Just do it on IG Live.
We probably will. That's a good idea.
We definitely
just IG Live it and then just put a post up like tomorrow or something. Whenever you gonna do it, so people can tune in. Just IG Live that joint so they know it's fair.
That's cool.
Big facts.
But people, this is what he's about to show you now is everything from the Supreme week 11 drop.
So these are the things, a couple of the things that I got to cop from the Supreme week 11 drop. This first one right here is obviously the orange Supreme small logo digital hoodie. I actually like this hoodie a lot.
Adam,
it's a simple Supreme hoodie. It's a thicker hoodie, so I definitely would wear this when it's a little chilly outside. What you think? Bro?
Yeah, because I usually don't wear like big winter coats, so the thickness of that, like you just showed like the inside of it. Oh yeah, like I like this. I like the material. I do like how like this on the inside, like how insulated it actually is. I feel like this would be really warm. But I usually throw like a little small jacket over this, like when it gets really cold, until it gets like really freezing. Then I'll pull out the big coat. Usually I can get away with a hoodie and just like a little like North Face type of style jacket on top of that. So that would carry me with this. That would carry me through the whole winter.
I think the main thing I like about this, granted, don't get me wrong, I think you're paying too much for a hoodie anyway that just says Supreme on it. But something I really like is how they have like the spelling, I
like the font that they.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, this S is like kind of like not really complete. So I think that's kind of interesting, and I also think it's interesting that they have an M here and they have an underline. I don't know what really the concept is or why they did that, but
you like it though?
I do, like for real. It's almost like with the orange tag with you on the off.
Oh yeah,
that's literally what it is. It's just the little things that I kind of find interesting. But other than that, this is hefty.
Feel like you could wear that in a Hotline Bling music video.
I feel like you're so hot with this one.
I don't know.
I was
but
about to say that's a thick hoodie. When I
When
first took it out of the plastic, just to see it, I was actually a little bit surprised. I didn't think it was gonna be that thick.
It doesn't feel cheap. Like it's a good material.
Right. It definitely doesn't feel cheap. That was $158.
Yeah, it better not feel cheap.
Yeah, better not. And this one's a large, so it's $158 retail on StockX right now. It's going for $193. Remember, if you buy something off of StockX, whatever the price is, you need to add $20 onto it because they add their little taxes or whatever to it. But yeah, so right now this hoodie's going for $193 on StockX, so you might as well say you spending a little over $200, $213, whatever. Yeah, overall, it's definitely a nice hoodie for sure.
Again, it goes with anything. You're paying for the name, regardless.
I mean, but I feel like if you buying Supreme, you already know what you get yourself into. So that's just what it is. Facts. Now that's hard. This is also from the week 11 Supreme drop. This is the black twill varsity coat. But yeah, it's almost like it's almost like a work coat.
Bro.
So
they have
if you do a Raiders patch,
it has Supreme on the lower bottom in a silver.
It looks like the old school Raiders.
It definitely does.
That's an old school Raiders. Like,
it just has regular buttons and it has like the diamond stitching on the inside. This was also heavier than I thought it would. Or planned on it to be. But I mean, it is a jacket. It has the diamond stitching on the inside. It's definitely, this is one thing I got to give to Supreme. I know Supreme is like the hype beast dream brand, but like Supreme stuff does not feel cheap, like at all. Even down to their t-shirts. When we did that first video, I was talking about the white and green side logo t-shirt that I ended up keeping. It's a very nice t-shirt. Like it's not, it doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like if I wash this twice, I'm gonna go from a large to a medium. It doesn't, none of their stuff feels like that at all. So again, Mr. Leaper.
I like it. Like yeah. No, it's definitely, this is definitely good. Y'all want to stock up for the winter. This hoodie and this jacket will definitely be, you will not go cold. I feel like you can go to like Milwaukee or Wisconsin where it's like really cold.
In the wintertime.
Oh yeah, where it's
Milwaukee
like negative
in the wintertime
30.
was probably
It's like negative
cold.
30 degrees out in those places, and you be fine with this on, with this and the hoodie on. Yeah. But like, I like how the lettering is on the back.
I do like how they
because it reminds me of like the old school, like the 80s Raiders, like the NWA like logo in and stuff like that for the Raiders. And I feel like if you just got a patch, like a Raiders patch, and threw it up here if you're a Raiders fan or whatever, just to make the jacket just look a little bit better with the Supreme on the back, I feel like it would just change the game. So Supreme, if I just gave you an idea for this jacket to be better, I take 10%.
10%, you rich.
I ain't working again. I'm retired.
My opinion, when we both seen this, I actually liked the white and baby blue one.
Yeah.
I think that one is probably the hardest one out. But when we were looking at the resale value, wasn't really high. And I think with that white and baby blue one, the North Carolina colors, I'd have probably said if you had the retro 3s, the UNC one 3s that just came out a few months ago or a month and a half ago, I'd say rock it with that. But with this, I mean, you can wear it with black, obviously. Again, I mean, you could probably put on the shadow ones with this.
I was about to say
you could put on. I like the tricolor air up tempos. Those are hard. This would go perfect with that as well. Trying to think.
To be honest, black, I was about to say any black shoe, black cats. You can go with a pair of black 350s, like.
You go with the red Balenci's.
Tripping.
You go with the red Balenci's, you might look a little hype. Might look like
you can.
Piece,
you could probably also wear. I don't know. I mean, you said 350s, 750s. You can wear anything.
Yeah,
black,
I was about to say anything black for real. Just maybe don't wear black jeans with it because that's triple black. That's a little. Yeah, that's a little too black.
I don't know if you could find black.
Sad.
I don't know if you find black jeans that are like that don't look faded.
Right, those jeans gotta be new. Like you just pop them tags off before you left the crib.
But I think overall, this is a nice jacket.
Yeah. So this jacket retail was $168. Again on StockX. Right now, this is a medium. I don't remember if I said that already, but on StockX, it's going for $230. So you figure if you want this jacket now, because I just checked, it's not on Supreme anymore because week 12 dropped today.
We'll go into that after.
If you want to buy this on StockX right this second, you can get it for like $250. But yeah, retail like $168. But overall, definitely a nice jacket. And like I said, it has like I get like Carhartt vibes.
It is like a Carhartt,
like with this jacket. But
we will post this in the video, and we'll also post it on our social media.
Yep.
Just
so if you want it, don't want to pay StockX price, hit your boys up.
We'll get to it.
Now that we're getting towards the end of the episode, if you made it this far, we appreciate you. Let me just say that real quick. But this is why I'm like actually really glad we ended up bringing you on and you agreed to do it, because it's like when I see a lot of these YouTube channels that do stuff kind of like how we're doing it, you never hear from like the other side of people. You know what I'm saying? Just how we asked you, who's not like a huge clothes or shoes person. It's not like we ask you your opinions on some Supreme stuff, which is like there's literally people out there that will buy the most Supreme stuff just because, like, they're crazy to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Supreme is cool, but it's not that crazy.
I'm not for it.
Supreme is very hype. Granted, they do have nice stuff, and I like their stuff, some of the time, but there's some people that's crazy. They have Supreme rooms in their house. Like if their house caught on fire, they saving the Supreme stuff for their children. Like
people that buy like
crazy.
Balenci's like crazy. It's like,
and that's their lifestyle. That's their choice.
Right. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't never gonna tell the next man what to do with his money. You know what I'm saying? That's your money. You earn that. Go ahead, do what you want. For me, absolutely not.
But with that being said, third episode, it's a wrap. Thank you, good brother, for driving up this way. Come do it for us.
I was in the neighborhood. I always like coming back home, and they asked me to do this, so I appreciate y'all. Shout out to your fans. Hopefully they keep following and you keep getting your numbers up. I will continue to watch from afar and support my brother. So appreciate it. You already know.
But again,
it's been fun.
Again, if you need any information on Adam, if you're looking to move down that way, need a job, he's the guy. Reach out to us. We'll link you up with him. He'll get back to you in a good time frame. If he's not out here saving the world, he'll be doing his job. But again, we are the Heat Checkers. Thank you for watching, and we're out.
Yep.